Okay, boys and girls, this morning we read our second book, Where Do Polar Bears Live? And we answered the questions that we came up with yesterday that we did not find the answers to in our National Geographic Kids Polar Bear book. Okay, we decided and we learned that this author, Sarah Thompson, she had a message that she wanted to share with kids that were reading her book. Raise your hand if you know what her message was. What was her message that she was trying to share through her polar bear characters? Jax, what message was Laura trying to share, the author? What was she trying to tell readers? There's a problem with polar bears. What is the problem?
The ice is melting.
The ice is melting, so the polar bears cannot hunt the seals. And if they cannot hunt the seals, then they will die. Do we want the polar bears to die? No, we do not. What do you think Sarah Thompson wanted us to do after reading this book? She wanted us to help polar bears, and she gave us a list in the back. I won't read the whole thing again, but it says, we put carbon dioxide in the atmosphere when we burn gasoline, oil, natural gas, coal, and wood. We use these fuels for a lot of things, for driving our cars, for heating our homes, and for making electricity. When you turn on a light bulb, run an air conditioner, or work on a computer, you're using fuel that adds carbon dioxide to the air. We can't stop doing all of these things, but here are some things we can do. We can recycle. Don't throw all your trash in the trash can, put it in the recycling bins. You can ride your bike or walk to school instead of going in the car. What's this fan for?
Sit under the fan when you're cold.
In the summertime, instead of turning on your air conditioner and blasting it so it's very cold in your house, you could turn on a fan, you can dress cooler, or you could even just open your windows. What could you do in the winter time when we want to make heat in our house?
Shut your windows and put on a sweater.
Yep.
Or pajamas.
Wear warm clothes. You can turn down your heater and wear warm clothes. And what did she say you could do if you're starting to get cold? You could do some jumping jacks or some exercise. You could play Just Dance Kids at your house or some other things that will warm your body. Okay, so we want to share with other kids in Longfellow School what we learned about polar bears. And we decided this morning that we are going to make a poster. We also learned, remember Mrs. Cole told you that Polar Bear Day is coming up. When is Polar Bear Day? Do you remember? What month is coming up? February. Polar Bear Day is February 27th. So what might we want kids to do on Polar Bear Day? What might we want? What do we want kids to do? What else do we want to put on our poster? We want them to do something, right? So we can write, we want to give them some ideas of things they can do. Okay. Oh, Sophia said we want to tell people that there's a problem. Do we need to tell them what the problem is? Yes, we need to tell them what the problem is. So we're going to identify the problem. We're going to give kids some ideas of how to solve the problem, and we're going to tell them on February 27th something they can do. But could they do them all year round? Could they do them all year round? They could do them all year round. Okay, so we set out our interactive writing boards, markers, and erasers at our table spots. So very quickly and very quietly, I would like you to go get your materials. Go ahead. Come back to your card and get started. Okay, eyes up here, please. So put your tools down for now. Put your tools down for now. Because we need to figure out what we want to write. So February 27th is International Polar Bear Day. And on Polar Bear Day, the people who are trying to save the polar bears, like we watched a video this morning of a man who's a polar bear scientist who tries to tell people about the problem that polar bears are facing and give them some ideas of ways they can help. Okay, so they're trying to spread what we call awareness. So letting people know that there's a problem. So he said, and he and the other polar bear people who are trying to save the polar bears, what they would like people to do on February 27th, which is International Polar Bear Day, they want people to turn down their heat. They want people to stop warming up the earth so much. So we would like to spread awareness about Polar Bear Day too. So what do we want to tell people? So let's start with our problem. What is the problem? What do we want people to read on our poster? What's the problem? Hunter. Polar bears are dying. Is that what you would like to write?
Yeah.
Polar bears are dying. How many words is that?
3.
Polar bears are dying. How many words is that? 4 words. Yes, so go ahead and start writing polar bears are dying. If you, friends, eyes up here. If you need to write the word polar bears, it's right up there on our Can't Have Our poster. So go ahead and get your marker and start writing polar bears. I'm going to be writing it up here too. Okay, so I'm just reading it from the chart like you can. Polar bears As you're writing, I'm looking for someone who will be coming up to write on our poster. All right, let's see. Kaylee Boniger. Can you come up and start writing polar bears for us? Oh, you're right. Okay, I'm going to move this down. I have a black marker for you. Now we have 4 words that we want to write. Polar bears are dying. So Kaylee Boniger is going to write pretty big, but not too big. And she's going to copy the word polar bears right here. I'm going to have you start right here. Go ahead and just start writing this down here. We learned that word R during morning message. The word R is 3 letters. So okay. Here's your word R. That's that tricky word. Polar bears are. And I'm looking at words to find out that you can come up and write R for. You don't need to raise your hand. I'm looking for your writing. Polar bears. Okay. Looking for good finger spaces so I can use your words clearly because we're going to need to have people read our words clearly. Polar bears are. Allison, will you come up and write the word R-A-R-E up here? I see you have it. You wrote it so nicely. We can hold it. Okay. Now, what you can be doing at your table is at your carpet spot. You You can be stretching out that word dine. Okay. Elephants that polar bears are up here. Now, I'm looking for a friend who can come help me with the first sound in the word dying. Dying. Ryan, what's the first sound you hear? It's dying. Can you come up and write your T for us? We are just stretching the word dying. Boys and girls. Thank you. I'm going to write the rest of the word dying for Ryan, and you can write it too. Dying. There you go. Okay, polar bears are dying. We've talked about some punctuation marks instead of periods that we use when a message is very important. Polar bears are dying. Here, what would we put on our paper for punctuation that tells our reader that something is important? What's that called? A line and dot. What's that line and dot called? Aiden, do you know what the line and the dot is called? An exclamation point. All right, go ahead. Yes. Okay, now, another thing I want to add up here, we have this picture of a polar bear that I have printed off to put on our poster. We need to think about where we would want this to go. Where would we want this to go? What do you think, Bryce? On the bottom, like this? Like on the bottom in the middle? On the bottom on the side? We could draw some snow around him, but first we want to work on the word. Do you like him on the bottom in the middle? In the middle. On the bottom on the side? So then we can write right here. On the middle. So space says middle. Yes, middle. Okay, so Jose says we can put him in the middle so we have more space for writing on the side. Okay. Okay, so we told people there's a problem. Polar bears are dying, but what do we want kids to do? We want to save them. So what should we say to our reader so that they know what we want to do? Can you save them? Can you save them? Or can they save them? Yeah. Yeah, so should we say you can save them? Or how about, oh, I heard somebody say a good word. Right, say it again. We can save them. That's even better because if we work together, we can make a big difference. You all know how to write we and can. If you need to erase your board to make some more space for that, that's okay. I want you to work on we can. I'm gonna erase drawing. I'm gonna erase every Okay. Rye has the word we can. So I'm going to have Rye come up and write we can on our paper. Remember, this is a poster, so we want to write pretty big, but not too big. So, Rye is going to write we can. You can finish up your we can and start stretching that word we can save. I hear a lot of sounds in the word save that you can be stretching at your spot. Oh, big stop, wait. Right, why there's something missing from your words. What's missing? We need some, we need a space so the reader can read it. So I need you to put your finger space in there. Now you can write kid. When our words are missing those finger spaces, they all mix together and then hard to read. All right, I'm looking around to find friends that are working on save. We can save. Save. Please, Robin, she's going to come up. I know she worked on polar bears too, but she is following right along with us. Polar bear, or save, please, Ryder, come on up. I will help you with it. We can save. Save. Got it, thank you. Here's the word save. We can save. What? We can save them. Raise your hand if you know the two letters that work together to make like the and they. Maxine, what letters are those? T and an H. Maxine's going to come up and put T and H up here while you put T and H on your board.
This is cool. I keep messing up with the word.
It's okay. You're just working on what Mrs. Poole is asking at that time. So like right now we're just working on this. And if you don't finish, it's okay. Okay, polar bears are dying. We can save them. Read this with me one more time, please. Polar bears are dying. We can save them. What do we need to do to save the polar bears? What are some things we talked about we can do? What can we do with our trash? Recycle. Jose, can you come up and help me get recycle started? Stretch the sounds that you hear in recycle. That's a long word, but that's okay. Just do the best you can. Write the sounds you hear. Anywhere you would like, Jose. You can put it anywhere you would like. Recycle. Perfect, thank you. Recycle your trash. All right. Jose, can you come up and help me with trash? Trash. What comes next? I love that Jose is using small lowercase letters as usual. Okay. What else can people do? How should you get to school? On a bike. Bike. Or walk or take the bus. Bike, walk, or take the bus. Let's see. Jax, can you come up here and help me get some of those words started? What's that? Okay, we're going to start on bike. We did recycle trash, right? Okay, how about right here? Right here, can you make your first sound for bike? Right here, what might be next after. What letter will we write for walk? What letter for walk? You can be writing bike, walk. Does anybody know the word or? What two letters make or? Right, what two letters make or? Remember, erase. You don't have to write the whole message on your board. You're just showing me your practice to see if you can come up and write. What two letters make or? Or here. Or you. It's okay. Who can come up and write the word bus for me? I'm looking for someone writing the CBC word bus. Bus. Show me on your board. You know how to write bus. Bus. Sophia's doing a great job. Sophia, come on up and write your word bus. Sophia, tell the friends what three letters make bus. Oh, Sophia's turn. Sophia, come up and write bus right here. So after Sophia writes the word bus, we're going to read the whole message so far and see what else we would like to add. Okay. Eyes up here. Eyes up here. Okay. I'm going to point and let's read together. Polar bears are. We can save them. Recycle trash. Bike, walk, or take the bus. What else can somebody do to help save the polar bears? What are some things?
They help out the trucks and work.
Well, if it doesn't make sense for you to walk or bike or take the bus, that's okay. But some people, like if you live close to school, do you need to drive in a car every day? No, you can walk. Yeah, you can walk. So yeah, you could walk. What else can we do? Recycle trash, bike, walk, or take the bus. And what did we talk about with the temperature in your house? Use a fan. Use a fan or what else? What else did you do? Use a fan in the summer. Michaela, can you come up and write fan for me? There's the word use. Michaela's going to write use a fan. Use
Mrs. Cool, is this all we're writing? Is this the whole message?
use a fan. Why do we want people to use a fan? It uses less electricity. The electricity is what makes the ice melt in the polar in the Arctic. Use a fan. Okay. What? What if it's the winter time? Do we want people to cool off using a fan during the winter time? No, we don't want them to do that. What would we rather they do? Most people have their heat on right now. What can they do?
Turn their heat off.
Turn their heat down. We don't want to turn it all the way off because that can make us sick. We want our house to still be warm. Turn the heat down. So, I'm going to write the words turn the heat down while you are finishing up. Any other ideas about what we can do to save polar bears? Hey, anything else people can do? Let's read this one more time. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Up here, please. Polar bears are dying. We can save them. Recycle trash. Thank you, Aiden. Aiden's my only reader right now. Bike, walk, or take the bus. Use a fan. Turn the heat down. What else can people do? Should we check our book real quick for an idea? That might be all. Evan, do you remember one?
Don't use your chargers that much.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I can use a charger because I have an iPad.
So how can we tell the reader? How can we tell our reader what to do? Not uncharge. We don't want to uncharge. Unplug
Your
chargers. Okay. Can you come help us write that? We're going to write unplug. This will be the last thing for now. Unplug. So what's the first Now let's, what do you think, girls? Let's tap the word plug. That's the word we know. Plug. Four sounds. Your paper should have, or your board should have 4 sounds. Oscar and Ryan. Plug. Plug. Unplug charger. This is who's going to write the word charger. Okay. So the last thing, listen please. Let's see if we've done our to-do list. So we wanted to write the date of Polar Bear Day. Have we done that yet? Not yet, so we'll save that for next. Did we give people some ideas of things they can do to help save polar bears? Did we do that? Yes. Did we tell people what the problem is?
Yes.
Yes. All right, so we're going to end now for today. And then the next thing we can do is add February 27th and how that's Polar Bear Day, in case people want to check that out. And then also add any details that we forgot.